Alright, so we are going over the custom card concept contest for Phoenix, the first contest we are holding and will likely be the one that runs into the future. The criteria for this contest is that you are intended to submit a custom card idea with like their super tax asset, like actives, all of that, edited concepts. And these other, these will all be ranked against a rubric that I have provided, which is right here. These will all influence the final number that every one of these entries has acquired. I have not viewed a single one of these entries. I'm very surprised I was even able to get such an act, I was able to stay away from it. So I will rank each of these as I go. The music that you're hearing in the background is actually an unreleased OST that is part of the Phoenix project. So I hope you enjoy that. And so let's begin on the first one in the list, which seems to be Super Kaioken Gogeta. So his stats, let's see, final trump card category, key +2, HP attack and defense plus 70%, plus an additional HP attack and defense plus 30% to fit movie heroes category. Obviously, most people are probably going to be going with a 200% lead since it's the new thing. Ooh, that's actually kind of an interesting name. Greatly raises attack defense for one turn, causes immense damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. Not a fan of this name, but at the same time, Tech Vegito, his passive is just die, so... Key +3, attack defense was 160%. I don't know about that, the key there. Oh wait, this is a key 2. Huh. Fair enough, I guess. Attack and defense is 160%, additional attack plus 30% when launching a super attack, high chance to launch an additional attack, medium chance for attacks to become critical. You know, that actually seems slightly realistic, but at the same time, that's just I am plainly strong. Active skill, Super Kaioken raises the maximum. I like that name. Key +8, attack and defense plus 20%. Okay, that's a lot. And attacks effective against all types for one turn. After 4 turns from the start of battle, when facing one enemy and HP is 53% or lower. Yeah, this seems like proper links for this. Oh, so... there's Fierce Battle. Okay. I was like, Categories... Yep. Stats. Alright, so... jump back to the rubric here quick. I will pull up his animations. Let's view these, and I will get my score.
I am neither Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the guy who's gonna stop you.
Okay, so obviously they were working with what they had. They tried to do something from scratch instead of trying to rip animation from other places. So I'll definitely give them points for the effort there. In terms of creativity, the thing seemed pretty standard, a little bit on the lesser side. I'm gonna have to give that a 4. I'm gonna be somewhat harsh with these because I don't want people to think I'm going easy on certain people and going hard on others, so I'm just gonna try and keep it very equal between everyone. Realism, I'm gonna have to give that a 2. And choreography, I'm gonna have to give that a 3. As someone who has done super attacks before, the choreography on that was not very interesting. You could have mixed in clips from the anime, used other renders that weren't just that one. stylistically, you didn't have to stay with Shintani style. Dokkan swaps between completely different styles all the time. You could have mixed in some stuff from, like, Fighters, or you could mix in some stuff from Xenoverse, or Legends, any of those, which have somewhat custom animations that could have been, like, spotted in, and that could have, you know, given some more flow to the animation. Because, as it was, that was just, like, a dash, a punch, a Big Bang Kamehameha. Like, that's very basic, and that's, like, not really along the lines of what Dokkan would do. The choreography wasn't really all that interesting, and that's just how it is. Information, I will state that the information for creativity, very low. I will have to give that a 4. And that is because he's just numbers. Outside of the chance for a critical hit, there's nothing to think about when using him. I would give, like, Tech Jiren a really low score because he's not creative at all. It's just strong, plain and simple. Like, that's all he is. There's nothing really to think about there. Realism, I'd actually probably give this like a 4 out of 5. And interesting, I'm gonna have to give it a 1. It's not interesting at all. I am really not a fan, which means overall you have a score of 18 for this one. So this Super Saiyan Kaioken Gogeta, which I actually gave you a point in creativity because of the fact that it's Super Saiyan Kaioken Gogeta, which I've never seen someone make a concept card for anywhere near recently. So, yeah. Next, which I'm going to put under the original tweet. Let me run back to that real quick. I will put under it that their score was an 18. Alright, we'll keep this open. Actually, I won't have to. So, we can close this one. Ooh, okay, I've always wanted to see what some people would do with a Super Saiyan God Goku DFE. Little tidbit, this is actually a card we want in Phoenix, so there is a chance we could use some of these concepts. That is a very interesting pose for the card art. I actually really, really like that. That's quite, like, a different take on it. And then, obviously, the charging pose. Everybody does that. Alright, so, yep, 200% lean. As I said, pretty much everybody's going to be doing that. Pure Saiyans are legendary existence. Okay, good job using one of those, like, whack categories and then giving the 30% to Realm of Gods. Pure Saiyan's lead for Super Saiyan God Goku would be quite nice. Personally, I would have, like, messed with this, maybe, adjusted it to, like, I personally would have given him a new category, like external power, which is, like, people who obtain power from others, but, like, willingly. It would be a very, very, very small category, but, like, I would include techniques and things like that, so any Kaioken Goku would be on there. Basically, it's things that directly lead into giving... Man, it's hard to think. It'd be a new category, but at the same time, Legendary Existence, I'm perfectly fine with that category, like, getting its own secondary lead. Because right now it's, I can't remember who has that category. My brain just kind of fries. It's probably some big unit, but I'm pretty sure it's Super Saiyan 3, like, Worldwide Celebration Goku. I mean, Super Saiyan, not Super... Did I say Super Saiyan 3? So we've got the unarmed super... Ooh, you actually specified what kind of super attack. That's really nice. That's the first time I've seen someone do that in any set of info. Dragon Assault raises attack, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, and causes immense damage to enemy. High chance of performing a critical hit for 1 turn. Okay, I like that. I really, really like that. That your super attack gives that high chance. I haven't seen people try for, like, gimmicky stuff like that. I like gimmicks. Ethereal Experience activates an extra animation, a key +3 attack plus 55%, and a medium chance of launching an additional super attack for the rest of the battle when there's 2 or more pure hybrid Saiyan categories on allies on the team, or when facing a Realm of Gods category enemy. Okay, there is quite a bit of the game that is Realm of Gods now, because of all of the like Dragon Ball Super stuff. So that's pretty nice, but at the same time, he's a pure Saiyans League. You're gonna have pure Saiyans. So this is just like a pretty big boost that'll be putting him up to like 210% every time. So high chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack for 5 turns from the start of the turn, plus an additional attack plus 55. Okay, I like you messing with the 55s. When performing a super attack, if HP is 59% or less at the start of an attacking turn, revives to 70% HP recovered, performs costume change when the character is KO'd, once only. Defense plus 55%, medium chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, and launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack for the rest of the battle when revival skill is activated. Upon activating the revival skill, Goku becomes Super Saiyan, and the artwork changes for the rest of the battle or until the active skill is used. Active skill, Godly Resurgence. Conditions can be activated when HP is 77% or less after own revival skill has been activated. That's a really forgiving condition, I like that. Ability reverts back to Super Saiyan God via costume change. Recovers 59% HP, reduces damage received by 20% during the battle. Reducing his damage after revive is cool. I like that. Expected. These categories are solid. Those are some big numbers for his modifiers. I have to consider the fact that that would be quite a... he'd have some big numbers, that's for sure. Let's view these animations. So his intro animation. Nice. Okay, I'm a fan of that. So that's... Ah, yes, Takahashi's segment. Gotta love it. Alright, good use of scale. Survival. I can love that song. Alright. Oh yeah, his Godly Resurgent. That's the active skill. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. That's actually quite cool. I love the sense of scale that was used during this. Because you didn't just rely off of the standard beatdown stuff. Alright, that one was quite nice. So let's go back to the rubric. For animations, I will give your creativity. You didn't like throw anything else in, but you did try to throw in Super Saiyan segments with the Super Saiyan God. You didn't just stick to Super Saiyan God. I'll give you like an 8. Because that was quite solid. It had great senses of impact and scale. Realism? I'd give you a 4.5 on that one. Like, that's quite solid. Choreography? I'll give it like a 8.5. So then, information. This character is busted. I'm just gonna say that right now. Looking at it, it's busted. But you were creative with it. I'll give you that. So I'll give you like a... I'll do a 7. Then for realism, I'm gonna give it like a 3. They're not gonna make Super Saiyan God Goku that busted. I'd love it if they did, like make him like one of the best units in the game. But I highly doubt he's gonna be that strong. Interest? 9. Genuinely, really enjoy the like everything you've done with this unit. I like the idea that he reverts to Super Saiyan and then can revert back to Super Saiyan God, so throughout battle, like, you know, you'll be seeing all of his different forms. You'll see his Super Saiyan God form, and then you'll see him turn Super Saiyan after he dies, and then you can activate his active skill and turn him back into Super Saiyan God. It's an interesting thing, and I quite like it. Dokkan, and, like, all of this is, like, pretty decent. The realism was also ticked down, because I don't think Dokkan would do that at the same time. Like, you lost a point for the, like, busted nature of the card, and then you lost another point for the fact that I genuinely can't see Dokkan doing something that awesome. But, yeah, I'm going to give this, which, by the way, adding up the scores I've given, this is a 40 out of 50. Copy this real quick. That way I can adjust the score. Alright, moving on to the next one. Mischievous Fighting Force, Goten and Trunks. Already like it because people are using Goten and Trunks for once. Transforms into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Alright. Because I swear in my notifications I saw at least 3 Goku Blacks when I was first like setting up the contest. Day 1. I clicked on my notifications to see if anyone was asking questions, and I just see Goku Black, Crimson Mass Saiyan, Crimson Mass Saiyan. I'm like, of course, that's day 1. So seeing someone like Goten and Trunks on here is nice. Transforms into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I'll just give you a point for creativity just for using them. Plus, I like the name Mischievous Fighting Force. That's a fun one. Arrogant Fighters or Hybrid Saiyans? Okay, Arrogant Fighters is a cool sounding category. I like that a lot. Alright, so, Gifted Warriors, 30%, obviously 200% lead. Everybody's going to be doing 200% leads. With Anniversary, it's like a guaranteed. Raises defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to enemy, and lowers attack. That's fair enough. Passive attack and defense plus 100%, medium chance to evade enemy attack, including super attack when 2 or more rainbow key spheres are obtained. Attack and defense plus 50% when there's 5 or more key spheres obtained. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type of green key spheres. Instantly going to age well just for having that. Arrogant Fighters, category allies, key plus 1, and attack defense plus 20%. Gifted Warriors, category allies, key plus 1. Okay, both of these, like, things are really nice buffs, and I like that. Especially... Oh, wait, those stack. So they'd be giving themselves 40% with that. That's pretty nice. So based off of that, they're going to be getting, like, 140%. Depending on their links, that would pretty much determine how strong they'd be. Wait, that's the untransformed state. Okay, yeah, that's solid. That's quite solid, considering AGL Trunks. Like, those are decent numbers. Yeah, expected links. Active Scale Fusion can be activated from the 5th turn from the start of battle. Okay, 5 turns. Yeah, I could see that for a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, but he better be busted. Greatly raises attack defense for 1. Oh god. Here we go. Attack and defense plus 150%. Yep, there it is. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 70% when performing a super attack. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type 2 rainbow key spheres. High chance to evade enemy attack. Completing super attack. Launches an additional super attack with 7 or more key spheres. Obtained for seize enemy supers and attack against characters effective with installed types. 5 turns. Okay. So my wish was granted. Alright, let's see what the animations look like. Oh, nice! Using Yo-Son Goku and his friends return.
If we power up like we just did right off the bat, we can finish Boo off before 5 minutes is even up!
Start out evenly matched with Boo's streak to make everybody think that the fight's gonna drag on and on and on forever.
Come on, how
Yep, fighters is used, that's expected. Oh! That was a bit long, but I could see it being sped up. You know? Alright, let's rank this. So, creativity. I'm gonna give you a 9.25 out of 10. That is because you used, like, the intro from Fighters, like, that's an expect. Like, Dokkan always uses that. Like, they always try to use that stuff. I'm giving you that much mainly because of the spin kick. That was something I didn't expect whatsoever. Actually, sorry, I'm gonna have to lower that score, because just seeing Dokkan, like, they do that without a second thought, and that's the only creative thing in there, really. So I'm gonna have to give it like an 8, thinking about it more. Realism, 5. I could see Dokkan doing this 100%. Like that, everything in their info felt organic, and it felt like something Dokkan would do. It didn't feel contrived, it didn't feel pushed. Overall, it's nice. Choreography, you pretty much just ripped one from the anime, and you changed literally one thing. So I'm gonna have to give you a 5 on that. As well as you used one of the segments from Yosan Goku in this Red's Return, and that animated movie did not have much in terms of fighting choreography. But, you know, that's about it. So then we have, for information, creativity, I will give that a 7. Because while it has a lot of interesting stuff to it, at the same time, it's pretty standard. It's like a STR, like, Vegito, like, but less. Like STR Super Vegito with some changes to make him more in line with the AGL Goten and Trunks. Realism, 5. Once again, I could see Dokkan doing the boring animation, and I could also see Dokkan doing this for the information. For interest, I'd like this card, but at the same time, there's nothing too cool about them, so I just give it like a 7.5. So final total for this is, just gonna have this copied now, 37.5. Crimson Mask Goku Black. As I said, we're gonna be getting down this road. Crossover time travelers keep wow, someone didn't make it a 200% lead. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Alright, so Hunger for Battle, Ki +5, attack plus 200% upon first appearance. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 99% when there is an enemy whose name includes Goku. Alright, for syntax, yeah, I would have separated that, but that works, I guess. Extra Ki +1 per Ki Sphere obtained. Rainbow Ki Sphere gains defense plus 20% for each super attack, up to 120%. High chance to perform an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Cause immense damage. This attack 3 turns. This guy is already overwhelmingly busted. Like, holy, that's big numbers. Like, unless this guy has some tiny stats, that's insane. He'll be taking no damage, and he'll be giving all of it. Active Rose Power Evolution. Conditions are able to be used from the start of turn 3. Okay. Come on. massively. This guy has what? Like 99%, so 299%. And then the guy also has, you know, his super attack, which raises his attack for 3 turns. And then he massively raises attack for 3 turns on his active skill, starting from turn 3 pretty much, because he's not going to be taking any damage. This guy's cracked. Like, he's overwhelmingly busted. Like, this guy has well over, like, 500%, I'm pretty sure, at this point. Like, he's going to be doing huge numbers, even if his, like, super attack, like, his attack stats, like, 10,000. Alright, let's see these animations. No, come on, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna rank this based off of the established rubric. Creativity? I'd kind of give it like a 7. It's pretty much entirely just the anime, like clips from the anime. There's, I could see Dokkan like using that, but usually they try to spice it up, add different stuff in, like use different renders, things like that. Because even, like, the Majin Vegeta that just came out, like, he has that new angle for Final Impact. So it's, like, things like that. Realism, I'm gonna give it a 2. He's just too, like, it's because they would change a lot of stuff in there. I don't feel that, like, you know, some of those parts I don't think they'd even use. Like, I even created a concept one a while back, and I don't feel that this is what Dokkan would do. Choreography, like a 4. Like, there's not too much interest, and the only good thing, really, in terms of, like, actual choreographing is the active skill, which is, you know, that's not going to give it too much information. Creativity, I like that you included the 99, so I'm going to give it, like, a 6. Realism, 1. It's too broken. Like, his numbers are just too big. Interest, I really don't want Crimson Mask Saiyan right now. I don't feel he fits unless he comes alongside of, like, a Blue Evolution Gogeta, and even then, I don't want a Blue Evolution Gogeta. Like, the game doesn't need that stuff right now. Nor do I feel this character is interesting enough to deserve a spot in the list over more people. So I'm gonna give it like a 2 or 3. So overall, it's a 23. Okay. Yep, there it is. At least it's manga, so like, realism, this is probably like a 1. I doubt this would happen. So, Future Saga, category allies, key plus 3 HP attack, defense plus 170%, Realm of Gods, yep, 150. Okay, so you spiced it up by making that part more realistic. I might have to bump it up just for that. Passive skill, the power of a god, activates an entry animation from the start of turn, key 2, attack plus 50%, plus an additional attack plus 66%, attack and defense when launching a super attack. High chance to launch an additional attack with a medium chance of becoming a super attack, medium chance to critical hit. Fair enough. His transform greatly raises attack and defense and causes immense damage. Oh! That stacks! Nah. that's, oof. He might just... Yeah. Keep plus 2 tech plus 80%, defense plus 130%, additional attack plus 77% when launching super attack, feature category allies, keep plus 2 attack, defense plus 25%, medium chance of performing critical hit when against a Pure Saiyan's category enemy, guaranteed additional attack with a high chance of becoming a super attack, super effective against all types. And it causes immense damage. Okay. Fair enough that you didn't give him anything on his super attack transformed, but oh my god, is this cracked. Like, just his like, I would never transform him because I wouldn't want to lose that. That's big. Like, that's huge. Oh, there are other... And then here's the animations. Let's go only on. Okay, try this. Pretend this is a transformation.
For a lowly animal, you've come quite far. As a reward, I'll show you how far I've come.
Okay. That was really funny. Genuinely, that was entertaining as hell. I'm gonna like just so nice. that was fun. All right, so animations, creativity, give you like a 6. There's not much creative stuff there. Actually, no, I'm gonna have to give you like a 4. Because, like, it's very standard and the stuff had already been used. Realism? 5. Dokkan, like, if they were doing the animations, that's exactly what they do, is redo what they've already done, because there's not much for Goku Black left. Choreography... Actually, no, I have to bump that down and give it like a 3.5. Because Dokkan would use some stuff from Fighters Rose. Choreography, 1. So then, for creativity, on the information, I do feel the information is quite creative. I do like it, but at the same time, he's cracked untransformed, and there's no reason to transform him. So, I would say like a 5. Realism? 3. Because, you know, he, like, I doubt he would actually get into Dokkan, and his information is a little bit... he's a little busted on transport. Interest, I'd say like a 7. I'd want it. I say most people would want this card in Dokkan. Right, so that's a 23.5 out of 50. But that was quite funny. I really like this, and honestly, just this is great. I wish more people would do stuff like this. It woke me up from like doing the info. DFE, Super Saiyan Goku, and Super Saiyan Vegeta. This is a card I could definitely see in Dokkan. Like, honestly. Super Saiyans are powerful comeback, plus 3 attack, HP attack defense to 70%, reduces damage received by 10% for Pure Saiyans category characters. Alright, so, if you didn't know, the additional, like, 30% thing is not exclusive to just that mechanic. You can add stuff like this. Reduces damage received by 10% for Pure Saiyan category characters. I love this. I want characters with this. That would be amazing, because Pure Saiyans need it! Because usually they don't have great defense. Disables at... Oh, that is so nice. Disables enemy guard. raises attack and causes colossal damage to enemy while sacrificing 6% HP. Raises attack greatly raises attack, raises defense for 1 turn, and causes colossal damage to enemy. Okay, so the reason I kind of like the 12 key was because of the fact that, you know, it was like the disables guard, raises attack, but at the same time, it's like, oh, if you want this stuff like to stack attack, you have to sacrifice an HP. It's balanced in that way, but it also cannot really kill you, and with the reduces damage, this is honestly more viable. 2 is better than 1 billion. Perform an entry animation once only. Attacked enemies' attack and defense was minus 59. Okay, yeah, the Goku number. For 1 turn, if there is a movie bosses or with a bloodline category enemy, key plus 3 and attack and defense is 159 and defense plus 150. Oh, that's just the starting thing. Plus an additional attack plus 59% and defense plus 50% when launching a super attack. Plus key plus 3 and an additional attack plus 59% when HP is 59% of the low. When HP is 59% of the low, revives with 75% HP recovered when there's a character or an ally whose name includes Goku or Vegeta attacking in the same turn when KO. Defense plus 59% and a great chance to perform a critical hit for the rest of the turn when revival skill is activated. Fair enough. Change on Vital, obviously. Can be attacked after a costume change. Can be activated after a costume change. Greatly raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy once only, and all allies' defense plus 40% self-excluded for the rest of the battle. That's nice. I like that he raises his own attack, but then boosts everybody else's defense. Alright, so, yeah, Link's category is fair enough. And then, that's actually quite nice. I like that a lot. In terms of creativity, you didn't use anything from like anywhere but the movie, but honestly, that's fair. All of the content in the movie is quite nice, so I can see why you did that. Creativity on the animations, I'll give that like a 6. Because, you know, it's like he did sparse together the animations. He even came up with the KO screens, which I haven't seen anybody do so far. Realism, 5. Like, honestly, his info, his animations, they all feel like stuff that Dokkan would do, and everything flows together well. Honestly, it's expected, because, you know, he is a card creator, so he would know with this kind of stuff. Choreography, it's like a 7. The movie did have some good animation, so that's to be expected. Information, creativity. You did use a lot of the 5-9 number. But as well as that, a lot of the stuff in this seems to be quite creative on its own. But it's, at the same time, it's not boring. This character does not seem like someone who would be boring to use. He would be someone who would actually make you think. I'll give it an 8. Realism, 5. I could see this being a card. Like, no issue whatsoever. And I think that a lot of people would like this card in the game, so I'll give it an 8. overall, actually, let me jump back to the choreography. I'll bump that up one, whatever. But at the same time, honestly, actually, I think I'll bump up the interest, because this card just seems like I feel like I gave it too low of a number with the 8, so I'll give it a 9, because I would really, really, really like this card in the game. I feel that this is a card we really need, actually. It's a lot of untapped potential. Plus, I'd really like to see the card arts for them if they were made. So, overall, this is a 41. Alright. Oh, someone did a card art. Interesting. Yeah, it's quite funny considering we just got a Majin Vegeta. This guy really called it. Okay. Legends much. That is not very realistic. The end part there. Though I would like stuff like that in the future. Leader skill, Vegeta's family or sacrificial warriors. Okay, this would be a fucking tiny category, dude. This would have, like, Bye Guys, Goku, and Vegeta. Like, that would be absolutely minuscule. Like, damn. Worthy rivals, category characters, 30%. Fair enough. Causes colossal damage, 2, with a great chance of stunning the enemy. Fair enough. Ultra Super. Causes Mega Colossal with a high chance to stun. Great. So basically, it's like just a better version of the super attack. Which, I'm never a fan of that. I prefer it like there's a balance to be struck between them. Great chance of performing an additional super attack. Fair enough. Activates an entry animation from the start of turn. A warrior vanished into the night. Into the light. Key plus 2. Attack and defense plus 100%. Attack plus 10%. Attack and defense plus 10% per attack receive, up to 50. Attack plus 50% when fighting a character whose name includes Goku, Junior, Youth, Ginyu, and Youth excluded. Activates guard when attacking in the first slot. Performs an additional super attack when attacking in the second and third slot. Vegeta's family category allies, key plus 3, attack defense plus 50%. Honestly, pretty realistic. I could see that as a passive for Majin Vegeta. Final Atonement, yep. To all enemies, performs all attacks become critical hits from attack. Fair enough. Can be activated when there's a character whose name includes Bulma, Trunks, or Goku. Or when there is a character whose name... Okay, that, so that means, like, in the turn or on the team? Eh. Or can be activated starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. I assume the Bulma is referring, like, that would be intended for you to use, like, Vegeta and Bulma, like that card. The Trunks one is probably, like, GT Trunks or Kid Trunks. You know, there's probably, like, oh, the physical one. Like, the physical one that just DZA'd. Like, he's pretty good, so that'd probably work. Or, like, you know, that'd probably be it. Or Goku, just... That's, like, probably the most likely thing to end up being the thing that triggers this. Or it can be activated starting from the 5th turn for the start of battle, which is fair. The fact that, you know, it has this condition, but at the same time it can be ignored. Rainbow stats, holy fuck. Okay. Are there... Ah, there they are. So, yeah. The thumbnail, nice. Super attack. Yeah, I saw a lot of people were thinking, like, Majin Vegeta was going to have the, like, super attacks from him versus Goku, but I really didn't see that happening when I heard it was Majin Vegeta. Yeah, like this, see? Well, I got part of it right. Oh, I forgot. Dokkan, like, completely redid this part from scratch because they had already done it for AGL, Majin, Vegeta. Fair enough. Then the active... Okay, active skill's quite obvious.
貴様を倒すには二度と修復できないよう粉々に吹っ飛ばすことださらばだブルトランクスそしてカカロット
Okay, I have a dumb, like... Okay, nice, the KO screen that we should have gotten. But... the thing is, I keep laughing when I watch that scene because I was looking for like where the origin of the audio that Dokkan used was from, and I found the Budokai 3 final explosion, which is "I'm going to blow you up," or is it "I'm going to blow you to bits?" And I'm like, dude, it's just so funny just seeing Majin and Vegeta stand there and go, "I'm going to blow you to bits." And just explode. Intro. Oh yeah, that's the part. Alright, so. Animations, creativity. There is no creativity here. 6. Actually, no, I'm going to go with a 5. Because at least it's not, like, lackluster in creativity. But at the same time, it's, like... It's what you'd expect. Realism, 5. We literally just got a Majin Vegeta. And if I remember correct, like, looking at the date that he posted that, it predates the M tweet. So... choreography, 5. Like, it's all plain and simple. Creativity, I can only give it a 6. Realism, 5. Like, you know, that's pretty, like, that's exactly what Dokkan would do. Interest, 7. Like, so I expect. 33 is the final score. Outside of the category, that's, like, the only gripe I have. Super Saiyan 2 Vegito. Super Saiyan 2. Okay, so it's a mixed lead. Nice. Super Saiyan 2 and Patara. Banshee Blast. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes immense damage to the enemy with a medium chance of stunning the enemy. Fusion's full potential. Ooh, that's a big number. Oh, big number. Unlocks additional attack. Holy shit, dude. Greatly raises attack temporarily and causes...
Give me a challenge! Let's do this! Not bad! It's great that I can have a battle like this. Ah! This your best? Drop dead!
Okay. This is going to be the first one to have this. But, looking back to the rubric, animations, creativity, 10. He mixed in stuff from Vegeta, from Goku, from Legends, from Fighters, like, it's everywhere, but at the same time, it all runs together. So 10 on creativity, 10 on choreography, realism, 1. There's no way in hell... Oh, wait, the animations? Actually, yeah, I'd have to give that a 5 as well. Overall, he did a perfect run on the animations. Realism for information, just because of the fact that this is a Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta who is going to get a 0, basically. I have to give it a 1 because I've already decided I'm not going to give anyone a 0 unless it's just like a character who doesn't even belong. So, that one's a 25. First time we've had a 25 in a category, by the way. Creativity? I got 4. His information wasn't very interesting or, like, piqued anything in my head. Realism, 1. And interest would be fucking cool. I'll give it a 4 for that. So that is a 34. Ooh, Yardjack Goku. I've wanted a card for this forever, but I'm not going to let that bias get to me. Super Saiyan or Android Cell Saga, please. I wish we had that lead. Instant Transmission Kamehameha, raises attack for 1 turn, raises defense, causes immense damage to enemy. So he infinitely raises defense, that's nice. Meaning he would just get stronger as time goes on. Fair enough. Activates an entry animation from the start of turn, evades enemy's attack, including super attack within the same turn from the start of turn. That's really nice. The turn 1 attack evasion would be really strong in like SBR, Red Zone, things like that. Key +3 in attack defense plus 159% reduces damage received by an additional 2% with each attack received up to 15%. That's nice. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Foresees enemy's super attack starting from the 3rd turn of the start of battle, and there's a super class Android / Cell Saga category ally on the team. Foreseeing super attacks is a really, really strong ability, so that part's a little... But everywhere else, he seems to just be pretty standard, so, I mean, fair enough. This time I won't stop. Guards all attacks for 1 turn, nullifies unarmed, physical, and other super attacks directed at the character for the rest of the battle. What? So he just nullifies all attacks. Or like he nullifies pretty much like everything. Outside of like blasts. I mean, blasts are very common, but jeez. That's cracked. Like, that active skill seems to be a little bit OP. Not just a little bit, it's a lot OP. Alright, let's see the intro. Is that the beginning? I missed a few seconds. I doubt the reaction shots would be in there. Ah, yes.
So,
Yamamura
what's next,
cheek shade. Super attack. Wow. Battle of Gods and Z. Interesting. Active skill.
Exactly the same. Let's find out. Why didn't you try to avoid it?
I searched your feelings, so I knew that you would stop.
Yes, I see. Well, this time I'm not going to stop, got it?
As you wish. We're exactly the same.
Oh yeah, I expected that, but I like it. Alright, so hopping back to the rubric real quick, like always. Creativity, like a 4. It's interesting. The Battle of Gods thing really put you up there, but everything else is just like very standard. I'll have to actually give that a 6. Realism, the nullifying, he would only nullify weapon-based attacks, I assume. So, like physical. Or is it melee? Actually, I think it's physical attacks. Yeah, I think it would be a lot less there, and overall this guy does like his Oh wait, no, that's realism for animations, my bad. Yeah, the animation's pretty realistic, but I'm gonna give it like a 3, because I doubt they'd use something like Battle of Gods. Choreography, 10. You spiced it up and used different things without just sticking to one thing. Actually, no, I'm gonna have to make that a 9. I can't give that a 10, because, you know, that's about the same level as some of the ones I've given 9 to. Information, creativity is like a 5. It's not that creative. Realism, 3. And interest, 10. I think everybody would like, if this card came out, I don't think anyone would be upset. That is a 36. Whoops. Alright, custom card arts, that's cool and all, but you're not getting points for it, as I stated. Leader skill, Wicked Bloodline, or full power category allies, keep 4. HP. Okay, just straight up 200%. Attack plus 200% when performing a super attack. Defense plus 10% when hit. There's just no defense? What? He just has... Okay. Effects effective against all types and high chance of performing critical hit when the enemy is superclass. Super attack effect. Rarely raises attack and defense and lowers enemy's defense for 3 turns. Causes some damage. I'm gonna plant me a dumbass tree. Got it. Is there anything for, like, normal cooler? Oh, so it's like reskin, so that beginning part was normal cooler. Okay, it's just you would reskin it to be normal cooler instead of final form. Alright, yeah, I have some choice stuff in this one. So, creativity, like a 3. Like, there's not much there. And the part from Fighters is literally the exact same stuff that he does in Dokkan, or like the Dokkan one is actually better looking. Like the normal one that Z has in the movie and the one that Dokkan already did is just better looking. Realism, I don't think they do those I don't think they reskin those animations from Final Form Cooler. I think that they would use more Fighters stuff for Final Form, like for the transformed state, and they try to keep it conserved so that's not like a beatdown, because that's like what separates the normal Cooler from his Final Form. So I give that like a 2. Choreography, it got confusing. Like the power-up part from Fighters, it didn't make sense how that led into the next attack. I'll give it like a 4. Information, it's not very creative, but at the same time, the guy literally has no defense. Like, he's another tech Broly. Like Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Actually, no, he might even be worse, because he actually takes a lot of damage there. I give him like a 5. Actually, no, I'm going to have to give that like a 3. Realism, a 1. I don't think they'd do that for Cooler. Interest, I don't think we need a new Cooler right now. 2. So this is a 15 out of 50. Final attempt at survival, Bardock. Interesting. STR Team Bardock All Out Struggle. This would be nice to get right now. He'd be a nice replacement for AGL Bardock, who is not good anymore. Raises defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage with a great chance of stunning the enemy. Fair enough. Attacking defense plus 150% at the start of turn. Attack plus 50% when launches an additional super attack that has a chance of becoming a super attack when facing 2 or fewer enemies. Attacking defense plus 50% reduces damage received by 30% and launches additional super attack when facing 3 or more enemies. Performs a critical hit on stun targets. Alright, this is realistic. Massively raises attack for 1 turn and causes ultimate damage to enemy. Can be activated when faced with an extreme class enemy or when HP is 70% or below starting from the 4th turn from start of battle. Fair enough. I could see all of this. This is realistic. Also, I'm seeing Xenoverse. I love the footage of slow. Also, you mixed in some legends. That's cool. Sorry, just the close-up made me laugh. You know, I'd like to see that. I think they would put in the part of him taking off the bandana, though. Alright, you did mix it up, so that's nice. Creativity, I will give, like, a 7. It's creative enough, but at the same time, it's not, like, you know, pushing anything. Realism 5. That is absolutely realistic. I could see that. Everything about that. Choreography 10. You strung things together very, very well. It's very solid. I like it a lot. Creativity on the information. It's just creative enough to be Dokkan. I'd say like an 8. Realism 5. I could see this being a unit. Interest. I'd like that kind of Bardock. I'd love to see those animations used in him. So I'd say I'd give that like an 8. I think a lot of people would be happy to see a good Bardock who, with that information, seems like he would age well. So that is a 43. You could have used some stuff from the anime, and that probably would have boosted your creativity thing. Alright. Oh my god. Man's really predicted it. Okay. Terrifying Conquerors or Corroded Body and Mind. Category Key plus 3 HP attack. Plus 180%. Minus 10% damage received in addition to special pose category characters. Special attack is an unarmed. Oh, it's Blader again. Okay, I was like, why does this get specified? That's the same thing. Raises attack, greatly raises defense, and causes immense damage to the enemy. Activates an entry animation from the start of turn. Key plus 2, attack plus 100%. Reduces damage received by 10% of the. Holy fuck! Allies attacking at the same turn. Literally just, are they on their team? Yes? There we go. Extreme class allies, key plus 2, attack and defense plus 25%. Special pose or Corona Body and Mind category allies, attack plus 50%. Thank you for buffing these categories, they need it. Can be activated when HP is 70% or less, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. Or can be activated at any time when there is a Pure Saiyan or Planet Namekusagi category enemy, once only. Soft Bodies with Goku lowers all enemies' attack and defense plus 15% per 1 turn. Those are definitely the links. Categories: Super Attack, greatly raises attack, greatly raises defense. Oh. Why aren't these together? Or is it that he greatly raises attack forever and causes immense damage to enemy with an 80 chance to stun? Recovers 50% HP once only, key plus 4, attack defense plus 59%. Reduces damage received by 10% plus an additional attack defense. That was a missed opportunity for a 5/9 when performing a super attack. Proceeds super attack and launches 2 additional attacks, each of which have a high chance of becoming a super attack when there's a special pose category ally attacking in the same turn, plus an additional attack defense 30% when there is an Yeah, and that could have been compensated by making this a 5/9 as well. And there's a Terrifying Conquerors or Corroded Body of Mind category ally attacking in the same turn up to 59%. Okay, never mind, that's fair. Fear and Faith more than meets the eye. Yeah, becomes more than meets the eye. Fair enough numbers. Let's see these super attacks. Ah, yes. Give me butt. I love you literally have the pose and then that became the card art. Okay, now the question is, does he magically pull a scouter out of thin air? Yeah, he does pull the scouter out of nowhere. Let's go. Magical ability to manifest scouters out of thin air. Actually, this... Yeah, he's got most of the stuff that the actual one does. No, this definitely predates it. Yeah, he even pointed out that he called it. Nice. Alright, well, realism we have to give a 5 for both, because he literally had all the same stuff as the anime, but predated it. Creativity, he didn't use anything from fighters, and that's like a missed opportunity in my book, but, you know, Dokkan didn't either. I would say it's not creative enough to warrant giving it a very high score there, so I'll give it like a 7. Realism 5, because, you know, it literally happened, and most of those animations got used in Dokkan. Choreography, 8. Fair enough. Creativity on his information. He is more interesting than the Dokkan one, like, by a lot. And I think that that means that this guy deserves a 10. Realism is a 5. And interest. I genuinely would have loved to get this version of Ginyu, and I'm also very happy we got Ginyu in Dokkan. So I'm going to give this a 10. I think a lot of people were happy to see Ginyu coming in. And this takes the place for 45, which is number 1, I believe. I don't think anyone scored higher than that. Alright, Pure Divine Anger, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, fair enough. Legends art, I see. Later Scale, Realm of Gods, or Future Saga. 30% for Time Travelers, fair enough. Greatly raises attack, causes immense damage to enemy, and lowers defense. Attack and defense was 120%, plus an additional attack and defense was 120% when attacking. Oh, yeah. Attack and defense was 120%. Holy shit. Really? Great chance of launching up to 3 additional attacks. Launches another additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Attack plus 60% in addition when facing 2 or more enemies. This guy's busted. Just straight up. He's very plain, simple, OP. Key plus 5 raises attack. Allies attack by 80% for 1 turn. Can be activated starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle when HP is 59% or below once only. Let's see this.
You'll pay for that! You took my body. You took my life. Then you even killed Chi-Chi and Goten. I'm really, really mad. And now it's time to pay! Here's what I think of your immortality!
So, following my rubric, creativity, I'd have to give that like a 5. It's not very creative, but you did spice up the scenes a small bit. You didn't use anything from anywhere else. It was just all the anime. Realism, I'd say like a 2. I could see fighters using a ton of different stuff. Like, I mean, Dokkan using stuff from fighters, from Legends, from everywhere. Especially Legends. I could really see them using stuff from that. Choreography, I think the choreography on this one's really bad. So I'd say like a 3. Information, it's not very creative at all. It's very basic. I'd have to give it like a 3. Realism, 5. they do that. I give it a 4 actually. Interest, I like this unit, but at the same time, it's like not even close to the top of my priority list, and I don't think many people would want this unit either all that much. Like, I don't think people want it to take a spot from other characters who really need it, like Goku Black. Like, Goku Black hasn't gotten a card in ages, and no one on his thing is Easy 8, so, in like a really long time. So I'd say like a 4. Overall, that is a 21 out of 50. Oh, Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Interesting. Time Traveler crossover category, yep. And then Goku's family. Raises defense, greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage to enemy. Attack and defense was 150%, medium chance to dodge enemy super and counter with tremendous power. Key +3 to all allies, with a medium chance to turn random key spheres into rainbow. That's going to age well, but that is so simple. Like, there's basically nothing there. An active exchange can be activated starting from the 3rd turn when HP is 59% or below. Universal Tree, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, super attack, raises attack and greatly raises defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage. Heals 59% of HP for 1 turn only. Attack and defense was 200%. Guaranteed critical on super attack. Launches an additional attack with a medium chance to become a super attack. 30% damage reduction against extreme time travel enemies. Fair enough. Oh, are there? Is it here? Ah, there it is. Alright, so following the rubric, creativity, not much. I'd say like a 2. Because the animations are literally just all of the scenes with them pretty much. Realism, like a 2 as well, because they would probably take stuff from fighters and from Legends and mix those in for the super attacks. Choreography, 1. That like doesn't have much movement at all. Information, it's likely, but it's quite boring. So I'm gonna give it a 6. Not a 6, a 4 for creativity. I'm gonna give it a 4 on realism, and interest, like a 1. I don't think anyone really wants this card in the game right now. I think if we got something else, that most people would be fine with it. So this has like a 14. Alright, so on to the next. Future Gohan. Android Cell Saga, Hybrid Saiyans. Key 3, HP Technics 170, and then 30% for Super Saiyans category characters. Raises attack defense and causes immense damage to enemy. Standard. Activates an entry animation at the start of turn. Attack and defense is 120%. Randomly change key spheres of a certain type into excluded to key spheres. 10% damage reduction up to 58% per key sphere obtained. I like the Gohan number. Attack was 30% with 4 more key spheres obtained. Alright. Standard. 3 turns to start that. Greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes immense damage to enemy. Attack and defense was 130%. Attack and defense was 50% when performing a super attack. Hybrid Saiyans category key was 3, and attack defense was 30%. Randomly change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. Perform an additional super attack with 2 rainbow key spheres obtained, and reduce damage by 58% with 4 more rainbow key spheres obtained. You're not going to be getting that much, but that's nice when you do. Definitely. This is quite a nice one. Is this a what-if card? Vengeance Beyond Time. Yeah, this seems like a what-if card. And since he's got Android Cell Saga. So, my theory off of the subname and the fact that he leads Android Cell Saga is that this is a timeline where future Gohan travels instead of, It's the idea of what if Trunks died. Yeah. Okay. I thought I was like cracking the code, and it turns out he's already put it there. So, intro is the Trunks pan. I assume this would be future Gohan instead. Base super attack. Part 2 of that. This guy probably, I assume they don't have any super attack. So it would be the rush, kick, knock them back, and then the yell into the shiny thingy. I don't remember the name of. Tenacious Charge, yeah. Transformation. Then the super attack. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So, he definitely worked around what he had. That's for sure. Probably had no editing software or anything. Alright, so creativity, I'm giving that a 9. Like, that's pretty creative, the way that they had to work around it. As well as they used Gohan, Trunks, and Kakarot. Like, younger Gohan, Trunks, and Kakarot for his animations. They didn't use any of Future Gohan's actual animations, outside of, like, the yell for the power-up. Realism? It's a what-if card, but the animation choreography would work. So I'd say like a 3. Choreography. For the choreography, I'd say like a no, I'd have to give that an 8. Information, it is fairly creative and it does abide to Dokkan's rules pretty well. So I'd give that like a 7. Realism, that seems like that information wise seems like a card, but like the traveling back in time thing is what if, so I'll give that like a 3. Then interest, I would love to have this card in the game, and I think a lot of other people would too, so like an 8. So that is 38 out of 50. DFE Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. Custom card art. Once again, not giving any custom points for that, but nice. Worldwide Chaos and Corroded Body and Mind. Key 3, HP attack and defense 170%. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes immense damage to enemy. Medium chance to nullify enemy action for 1 turn. Oh, enemy action. Nice. Hatred and Bloodshed. Nice. Attack and defense plus 66%, plus the additional attack plus 26%, up to 166. Holy. I mean, fair enough. He doesn't start strong, but he gets stronger, so this pain will make me stronger! That sort of thing. Damage received reduced, and chance to perform a critical hit plus 6%, up to 36% with each attack received. Medium chance to guard all attacks. Guard all attacks when an ally whose name is Zamasu, fusion excluded, or merged. Is it fusion or merged? No, whatever. Is attacking in the same turn. Plus, an additional attack and defense is 36% within the same turn when guard is activated. Launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when HP is 36% or lower. High chance of evading enemy super attack and countering with tremendous power. Can be activated when HP is 66% or below, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle, or after the character receives an attack 6 times or more, when there's an enemy whose name includes Goku. This one's excluded. Attack and defense for 60%, and foresees enemy super attack for 6 turns. Nice. This seems pretty realistic. Oh, and a second part of a part 2 along. Goku's family exploring rage. His attack for 1 turn causes plus damage. Defense plus 5% HP greater than his attack. Activates an entry animation, key 5. Chance to perform critical hit 59% when facing a future saga category enemy. Attack and defense plus 100%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 10%, 59, and damage received reduced by 5%, up to 19% with each attack performed. Plus an additional attack plus 59%. High chance to seal attacked enemy super attack when performing a high enemy super attack when performing a super attack. Perform an additional attack with a high chance of becoming a super attack as the first attacker in the turn. Plus an additional defense plus 59%. Medium chance to evade enemy attacks, including super attack as the 2nd or 3rd attacker in a turn. Reduce damage by 50% when attacking an extreme class enemy. Can be activated when 59% below, 5 or more attacks received, key 5 attack and defense plus 59%, attacks guaranteed to hit for 1 turn. Nice, so no, to save it, it prevents them from dodging and shit. Animations.
The time of judgment is at hand. Such magnificent power!
Alright, I'll be ranking these two separately, but for this guy, based off of this creativity, 6. There's... Actually, I almost forgot. He used stuff from, like, literally everywhere. Like, he used stuff from Vegito, he used stuff from the Tournament of Power. And that's... I've got to give that a 9, that's only fair. Realism? 4. Like, that's actually pretty good. Choreography? 10. This guy went out of his way to, like, make sure that everything flowed into each other, and genuinely, it looks like real animations. Like, those genuinely fit very, very well. Information, creativity, can give it like an 8. Realism, 4. Interest. I think a lot of people want this card, but at the same time, like, he wouldn't fit right now, so I'll give that an 8. So that is a 43. Zamasu doesn't have any, like, animation, so I'm not going to rank him, because he doesn't fit the criteria. Goku Black. He had stuff from Legends, he had stuff from, like, the anime, but they were all composed in such a way that it worked, so I'm going to give that one a 9 for creativity. Realism, 5. I 100% think that they will do that when they make a new Goku Black. His choreography is a 9 as well. Creativity, his information was quite interesting. I will give that a 9. Realism, 5. I could see Goku Black being exactly like that. And interest, I think everybody wants a new Goku Black. Because Goku Black, just every card, the only card that he's gotten recently is the LR Rose, who isn't even good anymore. So that would actually bring that Goku Black to 47. Nearing a perfect score. There's... So, Corrupt Zamasu, Fizz. I think it's the first time someone's put a type. Oh wait, no, some of them have. Twisted Ideals. Ooh, that's a cool category idea. Oh, because that could be, like, any character who thinks they're in the right, but, like, isn't. So, like, Frieza, like, yeah, there's all, like, Frieza, Majin, Vegeta, Babidi, all of those people fit under this. That's such a nice category. Realm of Gods as well, obviously. 30% for Extreme type. Nice, I like that. Raises attack and greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage. Raises defense and greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal. Activates entry animation 2, attack defense for 60% for the rest of battle, and extreme class Realm of Gods allies in the same turn. Attack defense plus 166%, and defense plus 110% starting turn, plus an additional attack plus defense plus 6% per point obtained, plus an additional attack plus 40% when performing an ultra super attack, and launches an additional super attack when key is 24. Encounters normal attacks with tremendous power. High chance for an attack to become super effective when faced with an extreme with a super class opponent. God's Wrathful Justice massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to the enemy. Can be activated starting from the 5th turn to the start of battle once only. Alright, intro. Oh god, this is the tears of a god. Oh my god. God. I like that. Oh, okay, but I think based off the fact that there's 2 responses there, that this one has both. Ah, there we go, he replaced it. AGL Zamasu uses that part, but I mean, they're willing to redo stuff like that now, so. Nice, the ending pose being the one from Legends. Pew pew pew. Get the counter. Ultra Super. Laughing Zamasu. Alright, it's Wall of Light. Creativity, I'd have to give it a 7. It's better than just using all the anime clips, but at the same time, like, there wasn't too much mixed in. Realism, like a 3. I could see them doing it, but I don't think they're going to make Merge Zamasu and LR. Because, like, oh, actually for the animations, my bad. I'd have to give it like a 4. Then for choreography, everything's edited together pretty well, so I'll give that a 7. Then creativity, for the information, he is pretty interesting, but it's like a 6. Realism, I'd have to give that like a 3 because, you know, I don't see them doing Merge Zamasu as an LR. Interest, I don't think many people want Merge Zamasu as an LR right now. I know I don't. So I'm gonna give that like a 4. So that makes 31. Super Saiyan 2 Master Crimson Saiyan transforms into Super Saiyan 3 Master Crimson Rose. Alright. Dragon Ball Heroes Brainwashing. Alright. Key 4, 170. 30% crossover. He uses attack plus 1/3 class of damage to enemy. Key plus 2, attacking fest is on 50%, plus an additional 15 with each attack received. Damage received reduced by 30% for 4 turns from start of first appearance. Attacking fest is 30% of there's an enemy whose name includes Goku. That's a good portion of the game. Transforms will be activated from 4 turn start battle once only. Raises attack for 1 turn, raises defense, causes effective cost of the enemy. Key 3, attack and defense plus 180%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 20% when performing a super attack up to 20%. Medium chance of performing an additional super attack, recovers 10% HP at the end of turn. Attack defense plus 50% when there is an enemy whose name includes Goku. Fair enough. Oh, okay. See this? So this is the super attack. Xenoverse? I haven't seen anyone use that yet. Outside of, you know, the cutscene. Alright. Skill transformation. It's probably just going to be cut and dry, the transformation from the anime, so. And then Super Saiyan 3's essay. You know, I was wondering when someone would do the fighters, fucking super attack. Alright, fair enough. Bit short, though. Let's see. So, creativity, they did try to spice it up. I'll give them an 8. Realism, like a 3. The main essay, like the super attack that the Super Saiyan 2 had, they would do. Everything else, eh. Choreography, like a 5. It's pretty average. Creativity on the information, I'll give that like a 6. Realism, 3. And interest, 4. I don't really think that anyone wants this card too bad right now. 29 out of 50. Goku and Vegeta Blue. Holy, this is like a custom layout. I didn't expect that. Mystical Warrior, final trump card, or you really just did a 3-category lead. Okay. Wait, why is... You mean Patara? Unless you mean, like, Fusion / Mystical Warrior. I'm just gonna go under the assumption that this means, Merged Warrior. Or, Patara. Because they aren't on the Fusion category. Raises defense and causes colossal damage to enemy with a medium chance of stunning. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy. All attacks glance for 1 turn. Attack defense is on 2%, attack plus 50% when performing a super attack, reduces damage received by 30% plus an additional key to per rainbow or ATL keys to obtain. Medium chance of launching an additional super attack. Fuses can be activated when HP is 70% or more, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle once only. Saiyan Warrior Race coming out. Okay, yeah, links are standard. Oh, that list. Greatly raises attack and defense, causes colossal damage to enemy with a great chance of stunning the enemy. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy. All attacks with critical hits for 1 turn. Covers 50% HP once only, attack defense for 1. Okay, so this seems to be a parallel off of the Year 5 Super Saiyan God Goku and Vegeta. That's what it looks like to me, at least. Alright, I mean off of the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Key plus 24 attack defense 70% can be activated when facing only 1 enemy, starting from the next attack and turn once only. Holy fuck. Yeah, then those things change. Oh wow, someone actually put in the effort to create the SSR through LR. Oh, 12 key. Fair enough. Right. Fusion. Vegito Blue. Oh, this is short. Like, really short. Dang. 18 key. Alright, fair enough. So, for creativity on the animations, I'll give it an 8. For the realism, 5. I genuinely think that this card is eventually coming, and the 3, category thing seems like it would be a nice alternative to a 200% rating. Choreography, I'd give it like an 8. Actually, no, a 7. Information creativity. It seems pretty similar to a lot of the current units, but it also strays away in some parts, so I'll give it an 8. Realism, like a 4. Because it's pretty much there, but interest, everybody wants this, it's a 10. 42. I somehow opened this twice. And that's it. I hope everybody enjoyed watching this, and I hope you guys tune in for the next contest. Phoenix currently has, like, you know, it's currently on hiatus, but we will be back eventually, and when we are, we'll be coming back strong with a lot of stuff, and there's a lot to look forward to. There is currently a promotion going on before Phoenix releases for Patreons that is unknown to the public, and I am excited for if anyone wants to try and tune in and be a Patreon, you can actually find what that is. But we're not, like, saying it because we don't want people abusing it in case, you know, that is the case. If you really want to figure out what it is, you can just pledge the smallest amount, which is only $3 a month, and then from there you can, like, understand what it is and then decide where to go from there. You could unsubscribe, or if you really aren't interested in it, then I could even refund the money. Like, I'm not that worried, but it's just Phoenix needs the help right now, and if we're going to try and keep the server running while I'm dealing with what's currently going on in my livelihood, I would really like it if anyone really appreciate those of you who decide to stick with Phoenix and support us the whole way through. Anyways, have a great day. Everybody at the Phoenix team loves you guys, and I hope you all have a wonderful